Alright, so in this video, I'm actually going to be making ricotta. Ricotta is a cheese. I don't know its orientation. A lot of people have said, like, I think it's called sed or seed. Sed, I think in Ukrainian. I'm not entirely sure. So this stuff I actually already made a couple days ago. I was using it for filling, and now I'm going to actually be making another larger batch. Because I just found out that you can freeze it. Now, freezing it will change the consistency of it, but once it's been frozen, you can take it out. You can add, say, a little bit of icing sugar or honey, vanilla, a little bit of cream or milk, whip it up, and boom, you got yourself some like cream cheese, and it'll be a little bit lighter tasting. So what I'm using to make my ricotta is I'm using lemon juice. I'm also using a little bit more than a cup of homemade yogurt. And I also have some dinner on the go right now. So I'm trying to do a bunch of things at once. It's working so far. So for making ricotta, you will need raw unpasteurized milk, as far as I'm aware. Now, the weird thing about this is like this hasn't been skimmed or anything, so there's still the cream in it, technically. So I shake it up, pour it in a pot, and now I'm bringing that pot to a boil, which is pasteurizing it technically. There's only two types of cheese that I know of that you need to pasteurize in order to like get the end result, and that would be ricotta and mascarpone. Now mascarpone is actually just cream brought to like a boil or a pasteurized temperature. I'm just waiting for this to come to a boil. I'm also enjoying some kombucha. You can check out my other videos. I make that regularly. So as soon as this comes to a boil, I will be adding both the yogurt and the lemon juice at the same time. It will curdle it, and I will show you this process. I'm going to pause it for a quick second here because I am going to swap out my soup that I had frozen, and it's ready to be eaten. But the great thing about like homemade salad dressings is like they're awesome, you know what's in them, great. But like when you refrigerate them, you see like the oil actually like gets clumpy and hard, I guess you could say, during the refrigerator process. So pretty much every time I want to use it, I literally throw it on top of my glass burner, swish it around for a little bit. It's nice and viscous again, good to top on my salad. So good to go. So we'll just give this a second to come to boil, and I will see what he's screaming at me for. Alright, so the telltale signs that your milk is starting to boil or coming to temperature. First it'll get like a shiny layer on top, and then it'll slowly start to foam up. So it's already past the little like shiny layer part, and it is slowly starting to come to a boil, as I can tell. Now I know a lot of people don't have access to stuff like this, but start making friends, I guess. Yeah, community's good. You can always confirm the organic status with your local farmers and not the grocery store. So, I mean, make friends. A lot of people don't talk to other people nowadays in person. Like I work probably way too much to have a social life, but I mean, sucks to be me, I guess. I have to improve on that apparently. But that's okay. No one's perfect. We never will be. I just want to be the best version of me ever, all the time. Okay, so here we go. Now she is boiling. So I'm going to kind of show you guys, if you can see, it's just frothing up. Like you can tell she's boiling. Okay, so here we go. And I handwrite all my recipes out. So we are going to add a 1 cup, a little bit more than a cup of yogurt. Gabriel, stop it please. And lemon juice. Boom. Good to go. And stir. And just stir nice and gently. Gabriel, come here please. heat. There we go. Okay. Starting to come to. Perfect. So I'm just gonna let it kind of cool for a second here. So the next stage in this process for making ricotta is you want it to sit in a whey bath, and whey is the byproduct of making cheese. If you've seen my other videos of cheese making, which would be guac, cottage cheese, or cheddar cheese, I don't think I posted one on mozzarella yet, but that one takes like all day to do, so I'll get there when I have a full day to do it again. So whey is the byproduct. It's really good. A lot of people who work out use like whey protein powders. Well, like I have jugs of the like real whey. Like I use it for my garden. Sometimes I use it for myself. Gabriel, my cat, if he's having digestive issues. See, he can vouch for it. So it is a very good byproduct, but it does have to sit. The ricotta will have to sit in the whey bath, we're going to call it, for 3 hours, and I'll just stir every once in a while. And then after the 3 hours of it hanging out in the whey bath, I will strain it, much like I did guac. You can see that in my other video, which is like the raw cottage cheese. So I'll strain it, and that'll separate the ricotta from the whey. And during the straining process, after it's been sitting for about half an hour in the strainer, so everything's dripped out of it, I will probably take, based on this portion, probably, I don't know, I'm not very good at measuring, probably like half a teaspoon of kosher salt, mix it in with my hands, and then I'm gonna let it drip overnight. And that's that result that I was showing you earlier is what I got. So I'm gonna show you kind of what it looks like in it, and then I'll pull a little piece out so you guys can kind of see what it looks like right now. So this is, it's hard to see actually. There. Okay, so it looks like just clumpy, like, so technically it's curdled milk, really, is what ricotta is. So, success. Yeah, so we'll just mix this up. I'll let it sit for a while. Here, I'll pull it another little piece so you guys can see it. Come here, little booger. Come on. It's still so hot, so because like it'll like, what's what I'm looking for? Almost break down a little bit more, like become more kernely. Oh yeah, so here we go. Once you kind of drain it out a little bit, you can see it a bit better. So this will sit in here for a while. What? Can you hold on? I still have to eat dinner yet, even. So just a little memento, please. All right, that's ricotta. Holy fuck. Okay, I'm going. That's ricotta. If you have any suggestions for videos you'd like to see, prepping videos, which like I do prepping, but like, to be honest, I don't film a lot because like I'm fucking busy all the time. So if there's subjects you'd like to see or want to know more about, let me know in the comments. Or if you have suggestions for me, let me know in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. And requested videos are also appreciated. What? Gabriel, you have food. What do you need? He wants attention, so I'm gonna let him have attention. I'll talk to you guys later.